Hoover Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. The turn begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes a handoff. Boom. Crosses the 35. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Game moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense scoops it up.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Try and run it. There's the running back. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. shotgun handoff here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that and close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
We'll give it to the running back. Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Ball handed off. He finds some space. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It tests the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. After second effort, has brought down, but has passed the marker. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. Retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. He is an excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
2nd and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Back in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Past the 40. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. State offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Klein. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Play action fake, looking to throw. It is incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Passes the 45. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. State offense comes back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Now they're running on the toss. Breaking tackles and going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the run, it's Lawrence. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Nittany Lions will line up on first and 10. They hand it off to the back. Powering through. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Ready, break. Moves.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
Number 11 on the field goal.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the back gets the football. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The shotgun running play call. Oh, what a move. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First and 10 play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. He shreds the tackle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Wow, the defense makes a huge...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Here's a regular season game here that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Football snagged for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Grab made by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I don't know if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Notre Dame 24, Penn State 10.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation position might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Figueroa. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. With the catch, it's Figueroa. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Penn State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ball carrier tackled there.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Unlucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So here we go. Third and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Running back with the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Grant behind the line. It's Klein. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, 4th down.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
On the ready. Set. Kill.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. He's running out of time here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
So here we go. This offense going for it on 4th and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And there's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Launching one to the end zone. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.